Good morning. My throat's a little ratchy this morning. I've only had one coffee. I hope that you are having an awesome day today. And although it's just starting, excuse me. So, I just thought that I'll do a little bit of housekeeping while I'm waiting for people to log on. On January the 8th, the shamanic stone readings start. They're actually not just shamanic, they're Mayan stone readings. So the Mayans have brought in the teachings of the earth count. It's called the children's count, or it's called just the Mayan 20 count. And what I've done is I've created this program to be able to read stones. And that is how all of this got started in the first place. I started reading stones for myself and then started reading stones for other people. And it's not something that you can find anywhere else. No one else does it that I'm aware of. So anyway, having said all that, let's get started. Hi, I'm Lamar. Anyway, hey, how are you doing? My glasses, this thing's way over here and I'm over here. So let's get started with Tamar. Hello, Tamar. How are you? Let's get started. Where are you sitting? What is the energy today? You are sitting in 15. 15. Now, this is an interesting count because 15 sits in the middle of the medicine wheel, but it is the collective consciousness of all humans. So that's that overriding energy of everywhere where you are. So everywhere around you, you're going to be way more susceptible today of picking up other people's energy. Be really careful that you're not picking someone else's stuff up and missing your own. So if you find yourself over stimulated by a bunch of way overstimulated by emotions or thoughts and things like that, then go ahead and stop, turn inward and ask yourself, is it really mine or is it the collective energy that I'm picking up? I would be very careful today about where you go and what you do. If you don't want to be around a bunch of negative, really pay attention to the Facebook feeds that you're following or social media stuff that you're following, and really pay attention to that, because you're going to get easily drifted into the collective energy, and that sometimes can be a little bit messy. So wow, that's a big one today. And you're also sitting and seeking. So you're sitting with the great teacher of seeking. You're looking for something. You're looking for, I think you're looking, it's just got, I'm searching for what I feel lost, and I'm searching for the void to be filled. So whatever void it is that you're looking for, keep looking. It's there. The answers are there. The people are there that can help wake up the things that you are wanting to bring forward right now. But you're going to just today anyway, really be careful that you're not picking up what someone else wants to do, and do what is right for you. And the card that you're seeing in today, intensity, and and that's going to be an understatement. This card actually depicts exactly what you're picking up, that energy, the collective energy of everyone around you. So your day can get a little overwhelming. Today might be a day to do some meditation, to just step back a little bit from all of that stuff. So be careful of the overwhelm today. That helps you. Antoinette, how are you? Good morning, grandmother. Thank you so much for checking in and seeing today. Today, as we're sitting in 15 and one is 16. 16 of the earth count is the great teachers. So you guys see me pull a great teacher stone every day. A great teacher are the 20 lessons or emotions that we have come here as star seeds to learn in the human world. So when something's going on with your world, or maybe everything's crashing down, you go, whoa, what's going on? If you know what the 20 great teachers are, you can tap in and go, hey, I'm sitting in defeat today, or I'm sitting in victory today. And you understand the teacher that you're sitting in. Therefore, it's easier to adapt and to figure out the process of the great teacher. So the great teacher, because you're sitting in that today, it's going to be amplified 20-fold. So let's find out what great teacher you're sitting in today. You're sitting in sex. Now, sex can be physical sex, but it can also be the sexual being of you. And so pay attention to your own sexual energy today, what you're putting out, what you're receiving. Spend some time today of actually loving yourself, of actually caring about who you are. And a nice way to that I get my students to start is to spend some time, half an hour on your hand, half an hour on your hand, and you're going to go, oh, what? Yeah, I really mean it. Spend a half an hour, look at every little wrinkle in your hand, touch all the areas of your hand, look at the veins, and actually try to go deep inside of what you're looking at, and get to know your own body a little bit more today. Today is a day of don't slough off. Pay attention to the moments of you, of who you are, where you are. When you're brushing your hair, don't just brush your hair quickly. Actually brush your hair and pay attention to it. Wow, what a beautiful thing I have. Pay attention to your face, all the little wrinkles, all the little stuff that you've got. Love who you are, because this is your body lodge. This is what your soul self is living inside. So pay attention to it today and treat it well. And you're also sitting in We Are the World. I love this one. And this actually shows all the star seeds have come down. We've all come to this teaching planet at this time in history for a reason. So take a deep breath and hold on to those in the light and grab onto them and say, let's do this together. Let's support each other. It is a day of community, of really caring for your fellow man, your fellow woman, your fellow person, and actually caring for the world around you. So send out that beautiful energy and sit in that. Okay, I hope that helps you. Hey, Mary, good morning, grandmother. Good morning. Wow, I got lots of people on already this morning. So let's bring up Mary here. Okay, Mary, let's see where you're sitting in today. Oh, this one just kind of fell right out of the box. So that's kind of interesting. This is 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is the sacred dreams of life. What brings you joy? What brings you joy? So I want you to think about, just close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, what brings me joy? And when was the last time I did that thing? So let's assume, for me, I'll tell you, so for me, I love to play the flute, a Native American flute, but my flute has not come out of its bag for probably 3 months. So if I was to say that to myself, it would be, boy, I really enjoy flute and flute music, and I need to bring my flute out and start playing it a little bit more today. So what brings you joy? And when was the last time you did it? And if it has been a while, then get back at it. So do something that brings you joy today. Really, really be aware of your joy and your happiness today. It wouldn't be a bad idea to walk around laughing today too. Find humor in the little things. The physical, you're also sitting in the physical today. So the physical realm, you're very aware of where I am in this physical realm. But it's asking, ooh, this is interesting because I just got a download. I saw you tripping. And it was like, pay attention to where you're walking. And if you find yourself tripping up, and I'm not sure how that's interpreted, but if you find yourself tripping up today, laugh about it and have a sense of humor. Things aren't going to go quite the way you thought they would go today. So put a sense of humor twist on it, because if you don't, you can get a little bit angry about some of the things that may be happening to you today. So have some time to laugh about it and take a look at the world from a little bit more of a fun point of view. It's also in totality today. So it may feel, that's a really cool card. And it looks like that one person's afraid to let go. Gee, I'm just afraid what happens if I let go and I fall down. And don't worry, that other person's there to pick you up. And that other person can actually be spirit. So spirit can be there to help you. And it's not going to be quite so scary, but it's going to feel kind of scary today. So allow it to just be. Take a deep breath and go, it's okay. I'm just going to try it. And if I fall down, spirit will help pick me up. And I know that I need this experience to be human. So give it a go. Enjoy your day today. Debbie, good morning. And I get to see you tomorrow. I'm so excited about that, Debbie. Debbie is sitting in 5, 10, 15, and one is 16. 16 of the earth count is is the kachinas. Woohoo, the kachinas. That's the back of the stone, because sometimes it feels like you're going down the rabbit hole, like where am I going to land? And and it's almost like a water slide. Actually, it's showing me a water slide, and it's saying, momentum's picking up, and I feel like I'm a little bit out of control. And so I'll tell you a cute story. When I was doing in a water slide this summer, I started going, and my go-to is to stick your hands out at the side. And what just as I did that, there was a big gush of water from the top came down. I lost contact with the sides, and I went really, really fast. And that it reminds me of what the stone is saying. Don't lose contact. Don't lose your contact with your support system. Your support system is there. Reach out and touch them. Reach out and ask for help. You're not alone. So if you feel like you're going too fast, reach out to your support system. That's actually a really good stone today for you. And you're sitting in the east, you're sitting in a little bit of rage today. So where does that rage sit? Understand the rage, sit in that, feel that rage, and just give notice to it. I acknowledge you, and I'm going to release you. And sometimes we need to feel that rage too, because we need to be able to learn from the great teacher of rage. So what is rage trying to show you today? And you're sitting in the card of flowering. You're getting there. You really are. It may seem like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to bloom. I'm like the flower that never blooms, and I'm always being watered. And in this case, actually, you will bloom and you will shine bright. It's just you need to go through a little bit of the mud first to be able to get to the sun. So you got it, Debbie. And we're here to support you this weekend. And oddly enough, well, actually, I guess nothing's really odd anymore. We are working on the great teachers this weekend. So it's going to be an awesome weekend. I can't wait to see you. Take care. So Orden's diary. How are you? Good morning. And you are sitting in number 10. 10, pure intellect and measure. That sits in the middle of the wheel too. And this one here is telling you that you're judging yourself harsher than you need to. Cut yourself some slack. If you treated yourself as good as you treat other people, then you wouldn't be so hard on yourself. So cut yourself some slack, even though things aren't going quite what you thought they were today. And even though you want to, oh my gosh, I should have done, I could have done, blah, 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 what's wrong with me? Get out of that stage. Imagine yourself as a young you standing in front of you. And what would you say to that young person? Hey, it's okay. I got your back. Try it again. Get up. I love you. Do those type of things when you really feel like you're falling down today. Okay. And you're sitting in the south, so you're not sitting in a great teacher, but you're sitting in an element, and the element is water. So allow the tears to flow today. And if possible, get into some water today. Stand inside in a shower and experience on the different settings of the shower head. Is it harsh? Is it soft? And how do I feel with each time that I shift that water? Do I want it cold? Do I want it hot? Play with that too, because your body is responding to all of those different temperature changes, the different points that is going on your body. This is your time to be aware of that water and really, really tap into that today. You're also sitting in the rebirthing. So this is the rebirthing. So what's happening is you're going through a switch up, a change. And so when a snake is shedding its skin, it gets really itchy. Its skin gets itchy and it wants to peel off its skin. And that's almost what's happening with you. I'm in that rebirthing stage. I need the water to wash away all that other energy. And I'm going to pay attention to all the different things that I'm doing in that shower. But I'm also going to pay attention to how my body is reshaping itself, because your energy field is resetting today. Ooh, that's a big one. So good luck on that. Now I'm in with blessed starseed. Ooh, starseed. Someone else uses the term that I use. That's wonderful. I love that, starseed. We are these beautiful starseeds, and you are sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is at the top of the medicine wheel. So the top, this is the spirit of all animals, but that's not what you're sitting in. You're actually sitting in the mind, you're locked in your mind today, overthinking and underdoing. I'm thinking of everything. I'm thinking of what could go wrong. I'm predictive thinking. I'm really locked in my brain and in that spin in the brain. And it's asking you to just take a moment to just stop, take a couple deep breaths. If you can do some yoga today, I really, really strongly suggest it. Or just put on some nice soft music and allow your brain to just go into the soft music and let it take you wherever it takes you. Get out of your head today and just allow yourself to feel. And that's not easy to do. So you're also sitting in the great teacher. And it's interesting because you're also sitting in the great teacher of feelings today. And that's number 5. So you're sitting in that great teachers of feelings. My feelings are all over the place and I'm trying to figure it out and I'm trying to make sense of it. Why am I doing that? Why is that happening? Why did that happen? And it's like the little kid that's running around, why? And that's kind of what's going on in your head. You want to have everything's supposed to make sense and it's supposed to be in order and it isn't. And it's a little bit frustrating today. You're also sitting in sorrow. So if you allow yourself to get in the spin of the mind, and I do this, so I'm well aware of what that feels like. But if you're sitting in that spin of the mind, then often because it can get overwhelming and we can feel like we never quite measure up, then we sit in that judgment of self and then we're sitting in sorrow. So this time when you feel it, know that, oh, I know that's that energy I'm sitting in today and I'm not going to do that. So take your deep breaths, get in touch with music, get in touch with yourself and just calm down a little bit. You'll be okay. You'll get through today. It's a day for support though, support from others. Hey Kat, how you doing today? So Kat is sitting in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the moon movement and energy. I actually don't know what the moon cycle is right now, but that moon, pay attention to the moon cycle today. And it's actually showing me going from all these different things. And Kim had a wonderful way of explaining moon cycles to me the other day. She was telling me that it's going from, I don't know, the new moon to the full moon to the blah, 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 and all that stuff. And I would like you to pay attention today to where that moon cycle is and what does it mean to you, because there's some change happening. There's actually a big change happening. It's almost like you've gone from one season to the other. So you've literally switched over. It's a huge metamorphosis of you, of your surroundings. Something big is changing. And you're also sitting in raw power. As you see all these things coming about, these coincidences that are not really coincidences, and you're going to see that your momentum's building. Oh my gosh, look at that, just changed. Now I've got time for this. This has moved, so now I can do that. And this is what's happening with you today. You're really building your energy, you're building your momentum, and something big has switched. So you've walked into a different doorway. And I swear, you got a new vision today. So everything that you thought was happening yesterday got switched over. So literally like you've walked into a new room. And so anything is possible. Everything is possible right now. And your momentum is really going to pick up because now you're going to find the juicy stuff that you've been looking for. So something brand new is on the horizon. I hope that helps, Kat. Hey, Rhoda, how you doing today? You are sitting in the number 2. And now it's interesting because the number 2 is actually earth, and this is saying the frequency of earth, but it's more to that than for you today. I get your feet into the ground today. Get your feet in dirt. um get either dirt or, no, it's saying dirt. You need dirt today, so get your feet wet. Go, if you got a pot of dirt anywhere, put some moisture on it, get it mud and wipe it on your face. You need an earth pack. You need something earth today. Really sink into that earth. It's calling you. And you're sitting in the great teacher of spirit. I know you can't see that very well, but it says spirit on there, and spirit is calling you to get into dirt, into the earth's pulse, the pulse of earth around you. Slow right down. Whoa, slow down and really get that real good earth sense today. If you can smudge today as well, it's really calling you. I swear, I slow down. Slow down, because that earth is really wants you to just slow down. What happens when we're in deep mud or quicksand and we try to move around really fast? It drags us back down. But when we stay calm, we can float to the top, even in quicksand. So it's asking you literally to slow down today. Don't take everything so seriously and get back to Mother Earth. And if you can get earth on you, dirt on you, do that and really, really tap in, slow down. So Oren's diary, may I have a stone reading? Yeah, I did you already. Doctor's appointment today for my workers' comp. I really send you love, and I don't remember what I read a stone. I don't remember what I've read because I'm getting that download. So I hope that the stone reading I did for you answered that question for you. Let me see where I am here. Okay, Alex, Antoinette. Yeah, I don't know if you saw me. Actually, I didn't earlier. So let's get you right now, Antoinette. You're sitting in number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is animals, but it's also something different here for you. There's another connection coming in. You have another, there's somebody new going to enter into your life today. You're out and about and you're doing something today, but you're going to speak with somebody, or there's something happening around you where you are going to meet a new person. This new person is actually going to become a part of your inner circle. Or where you're going to find them, but it's a new person today. Pay attention to it. And when you get that urge to call them or to ask them for their information, follow your gut on that. Don't stop yourself. This person has the potential of actually making a big influence in your life. And so you're going to get that calling. Spirit usually does that for us, but just be aware of it. And you're also sitting in the great teacher of patience today. Have patience with yourself, but patience with others. You might be a little bit testy today. I want everything to happen quite quickly, and things are just not going to be quite as quick as you had planned or hoped for. I'm quite interested in that new person because they're and I can't see if it's male, female. I don't see a surrounding. I just know there's a new energetic person coming in, and you're also sitting in integration. You are moving through a whole lot of soup today, if you will. You're integrating everything that you've been doing. You've been working on a project or working on a switch up within yourself, and that is all going to awaken today. And in that process, this new person is going to come into your life, and I actually see it to be quite inspirational for you. So I look forward to that, and let me know how that turned out. Excuse me. Hey, Kim. Good morning, grandmother. Good morning, my love. And Kim is sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. Oh, the Shinamiya, the keepers of the Akashic records, your book of life. So you wrote this into your book of life. Today's the day that you actually paid attention to. This is going to be a big day for me, and I'm writing this big event down. It's going to be one of these days that you're going to look back and go, oh, I remember that day. We don't get very many of them in our lifetime, yet this is today. I remember the day, blah, 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 whatever had happened to be. It's going to be a big event. It's going to be a memorable event today. I can't say positive or negative. It's not showing me that, but and to remind yourself that you wrote it in. And you're also sitting in the great teacher of need. So you're needing something. So speak your words, whatever you are needing. If you're needing help from someone else or you're needing something from someone, let them know. Don't just assume that they know that you need something. Now's the day to speak it. I need blah, 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 whatever it happens to be, from whomever it happens to be. So use your words, I need, and then say it out, because today's a big shift day for you. And you're also sitting in the outsider. Everything's happening around you, and I don't quite feel like I fit in with everybody. This is going to be a huge day today, like huge. So let me know how it turned out for you today. but it's like you're on the outside looking in. And if you can even take your view even farther back and take a look at the big picture, because not only are you doing this at this time, there's other players in the field. Pay attention to what they're doing too, because it all interacts together. Ooh, it's a big one for you. Kevin, how are you? Hello, beautiful people. Hello. You have a blue, turquoisey kind of blue circle with a white K in the middle. So just make sure I got the right person here. Oh, this one here jumped out. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the cycles of natural law. You're in a switch up phase. So you've gone through, and it's showing me I get to the end of the path. So I started on this path. I've gone through a whole bunch of changing, and everything's moved, and I'm at the end, I'm at the gate, and I'm deciding, am I going to continue on the path that I'm on, or am I going to go onto a new path? It's a big decision, but you don't have to make a finalized. If you decide I'm going to go into a new path, you don't have to totally demolish everything that you've worked so hard for. So don't just throw everything to the wind and say, oh, that's it, it's brand new. Bring forward some other things from what you've been working on and bring it into a new dimension, a new reality. It'll be an easier transition than just throw caution to the wind and toss it all up in the air. Okay. So don't just throw everything in the air and implode. I have a tendency to do that too once in a while. And you're sitting on seeking today as well. So you're sitting on seeking. I'm really looking for this new path. I'm looking for this new way. I'm looking for this new adventure. But please go slowly at it. If you throw everything into the wind and go, to hell with it all, I'm just going to throw it all away and then go, then you could end up regretting doing it that way. So make your transition slow, whatever you're doing. That's a big one. And who am I? Blessed Starseed. You make me inspired. I love it. Thank you. And Annika. Hello, Annika. How are you this morning? And oh, you're sitting on the zero, the everything. This is the start of everything, and it's asking you to take a look, a bigger picture look. Don't just walk into a room and see a room. See the whole house. Don't walk into an office and only see the person in front of you. See the entire energy. It's telling you just don't look narrow. Look at the big picture. There's so many other players in play that pay attention to that. Pay attention to what's happening behind you even. Really be aware of your surroundings today. Not only am I moving forward in what I see, but there's all the stuff that I don't see that's going on in the world right now too. Hit your blind spots today, okay? So pay attention to your blind spot. Just watch, look around. I'm not saying be paranoid, but be aware of your surroundings. It's a big one to be aware of your surroundings today. You're also sitting in the center. You're sitting in defeat today of the great teacher, defeat. Now, defeat isn't necessarily terribly bad, although it can feel really icky, but you can get out of it too. But because you're looking at the big picture today, I think you may be in for a surprise. I didn't realize that person was actually talking about me behind my back, or I thought they were my friend and this has happened. So there could be a little bit of a mix up in a relationship or in trust could have been broken today. So it's okay. Just dust yourself off and don't take it personally. It's sitting in silence today, and that might be your best bet. Just sit in silence when this is happening, rather than go right into confrontation, which is another great teacher. Instead of doing that, go into the silence. Really think before you speak. Turn inward and watch all those blind spots. Be aware of what's going on all the way around you. Today, if you're out and about with a lot of people, pay attention to body language. Watch people today. Do a people watching day. It's a fun day to do that. Okay. So have fun today and don't take things personally. Okay. I hope that helps you. Mary, thank you. You're most welcome. Yes, a rabbit hole for sure. Yeah, I hear that, Debbie. I can't wait to see you this weekend. Okay, so now we're on to Sean L. Good morning. And looks good morning, Debbie. I don't know what that means. Either that or you're saying good morning to Debbie. Okay. Slot SHAN, Sean. So here we go. You're in the number 2. Uh, this is my favorite stone. It, and it's not the earth count stone, it's the stone itself. Do you see all those energy waves? That's naturally in that stone. The stone literally I tripped over, and I picked it up and I couldn't put it down, and somehow it ended up in my pocket. It ended up coming home with me. I wasn't even collecting stones at the time. I had this stone well before I ever started my training, and it keeps coming back and popping in. It is huge, and what it represents to me is my connection to Mother Earth and to nature in general, and my awakening into the shamanic path. And I'd like to think that maybe this is an awakening for you into whatever it is that you're interested in, what you're calling, what is calling you. Now is the time to answer that call. It's time to answer the call from spirit. And you're also sitting in confrontation. That's a big one. So confrontation, what does that look like? So if you're getting the call from spirit, and maybe if you say, my dream is blah, whatever it happens to be, and those people around you are going, you can't do that, you shouldn't do that. And I certainly got that, I know. And just stand your ground today. So this is a big day to stand up for what you believe in, for what you want. Be gentle when you're confronting, but don't hide. Don't hide from other people. Use your voice today, but use it in neutrality. That if someone's disagreeing with you, you can say, that is not my truth. That might be your truth, but my truth is, and then speak your truth. Really use those words today, because you will influence and shock somebody as you do it. And you're also sitting in harmony. So, man, when you sit in and you speak your truth and you know the path that you want to take, that's that big earth shattering moment. I am walking my path and I am going to speak my truth. And when you're in that, you're in harmony of your spirit self, you're in balance. And that is all kinds of personal power. So it's a wonderful day for you. I hope that helps you. Excuse me. Now it's in Richard. Good morning, Richard. And couples say my life path is 11. Well, I don't actually know what a life path is. It's interesting. I have never studied all this kind of stuff until I was like 55. I'm 67 right now. And I just kind of stick into my narrow field. So I don't know what a life path of 11 is, but I hope that it's good. But let's see what number I pull for you. Wouldn't it be funny if I pulled 11? No, I pulled 20. So number 20 is it's the very last number of the earth count. And the energy of 20 says that something's finalized. It's almost like I'm signing a contract. Boom, done. And you don't have to carry the stuff over. So when we have this energy where that it's finalized, when you make a decision, let the decision stand. Don't go back. Oh, I made this decision. Oh no, I should have done that. Or maybe I shouldn't have done that. I should have done it a different way. Do it the way you did it and then celebrate that way. No matter how it turns out, it is finalized, done. Sign the dotted line is what I'm getting told big time. I see you signing. I see you signing something. So I wrote this in. I'm going to walk this path. I'm going to be this person, and I'm not going to look back or have second guesses about it. You're also sitting in a little bit of loneliness today. Excuse me. So that means by doing that and signing that dotted line and walking your path, excuse me, you could lose some people in the process. And people come and go out of our life all the time. So if someone leaves your life, let them go. It's a finalized thing. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. And I don't even have a drink in here. So just let that be. Okay, honey? I hope that helps for you. And you're sitting in, hold on, the dream. Your dreams can come true. This is a day for manifesting. Walk your path. Celebrate your path. Go, even if it's a little bit of loneliness in there. When you start going, when you start growing, everything's going to fall into place. I hope that helps you. Let's see, where else am I? Natalie. Hey, Natalie. Holy smokes, we got a lot of people on here today. So Natalie, you're sitting in the earth count of 0, or I'm sorry, of 1. It is all new beginnings. That is also the element of fire. Someone lit a fire under your butt and it's time to move. You've been kind of standing, not quite sure where to go. And now all of a sudden it's going, go that way. And the sign is going now, now, now. And so it's telling you to move forward. Don't sit still. Just remember, there's a fire under your butt. Get moving. Don't stop. You are on the right track. And you're also sitting in the east of defeat. So you're sitting in that defeat. Oh man, what if I do? What if I'm going, but I fall down? It's okay to fall down. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Don't stand still. And you're also sitting in the ripeness, which is exactly what I'm talking about. Now is the time to pick the fruit off the tree. Now is the time to get moving. You've been watching everything growing. You've been watching everything happening. Now is the time to actually harvest your goods, if you will. Everything that you've been working so hard to do, harvest it now. It's time. Woo, that's a big one. Who else do I have on here? And I think I'm on the very cold-hearted. Can I get one? I'll get you a stone, cold-hearted. And cold-hearted, you are sitting in 20. That is the very last stone. Isn't that interesting? Because I just pulled the 20 for someone else just a moment ago, and now you got a 20 as well. Now 20, I've got 3 full sets of stones in my basket, so you're wondering why. So what this means is you are coming to an end, a conclusion. Allow the door to close. And in the other person's case, it was like they were signing a contract done. This isn't with you. It is a door has literally been shut. And I think it's a door that you wanted to be in. So I literally someone slamming a door on your face, like going, no. So someone's trying to tell you not to do something, but it's something that you feel that you want to do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying back off today. Ask yourself and do a little bit of journeying. Ask yourself, journaling. Ask yourself, what is it that I want? Why do I want it? And what will it look like when I achieve it? Okay, because for some reason there's a little bit of resistance from others on this, and hey, I'm all for going into resistance, but find out first why, and don't make that step today, because today's not the day to make it. Wait till tomorrow, make it tomorrow, but don't do it today. Okay, and really give it some thought. Is that really what you want to do? You're also sitting in pain today. And that can be pain from others or pain from yourself. So, and pain comes in so many different levels. Now, pain can be physical, emotional, spiritual. It's up to you to really pay attention to pain and what is it trying to tell you, especially because you're sitting in the 20 today. So something is ending. Maybe, and I'll tell you something for me. So I've been fighting arthritis right now, really bad flare-ups in my legs. So maybe it's me just saying, gee, I'm not going to be in pain anymore, and allowing my body to not being in pain. I don't know what's happening for you, but for whatever's happening for you, there's resistance in the end. And now you're sitting in pain as a great teacher. Okay. So really, really give that some thought and do some journaling on it. You're also sitting in fighting. Oh, I just feel like nothing comes easy. I have to fight and struggle all the time, and I'm darn sick of it. And it's okay. That fighting can be over. Maybe the fight is over. Maybe it's something as simple as that. The things that you have been working so darn hard for is done. Allow it to be ended, however it's ended. Okay. So put your gloves down. It's time to stop fighting. I hope that helps you. Natalie, you're most welcome. KK, may I have a stone reading, please? You bet. And you're in number 3. Number 3 is interesting. That's the bottom of the medicine wheel. And so KK, this one here, number 3, is plants is what it's calling, but it's actually interesting because it's not calling for plants. It's calling for fertilization. It's saying, ask to be fertilized. I need to be fertilized. I need something to be able to bring my dreams forward. I really want all these things to happen, but I'm not doing anything to nourish them. So I would go out today, honestly. I would go out today and I would plant a little plant in the house, a potted plant. Here it's snow. I don't know where you are, but here it's snow. I would take a little plant, bring it in the house, and germinate the seed and allow it and watch it to start growing. As this plant is growing, have your dream follow through. So my dream is blah, blah, blah. And every time you water and fertilize that little plant and you watch it grow, water and fertilize your dream. Your dream wants to be developed. It just needs a little bit of attention. So now's the time to bring it a little bit of attention. And you're also sitting in the great teacher of honesty. The little white lies, don't do them today. And especially don't do them to yourself. Don't mask things over. Don't brush things off. Look at it the way it is. The truth of it is. And the truth of it is, my dream is blah, blah, blah. And I haven't been nurturing it. So, how are you going to nurture it? Move one day, every day, do one little thing to nurture that dream. It will come true. It wants to be birthed, just like you want it to be birthed. And you're also sitting in go with the flow. And this is what I'm talking about. If we fight it and if we push it, you're going to go backwards, or you could spin around in circles. If you just relax about it and go with it, nurture it, care for it, and just allow the little tiny steps, a little tiny step each day gets you to the top of that mountain. So you got it. It really wants to be birthed. Ooh, that's a wonderful, actually, that's a wonderful card to get. Debbie Marcellus, hey, may I have a stone reading? Right near the tail end, Debbie, welcome. You're sitting exact same stone. You're sitting in number 3 today as well. But yours is different. Yours is asking you to nourish your body, and it's asking you to get out there and have a big salad today. Your immune system is looking for vegetables. It's looking for vegetables with water in them. They're saying water. I want water and vegetables. And I see a salad, but I don't tab off all the water on it. Have the water too, or have a big glass of lemon water when you're eating your salad, but bring lots of vitamins in. You need extra vitamins today. You need that crunchiness of the salad. You need that nurturing. It's like literally I want to saliva it down. It's big time. So do that today. Excuse me. And you're sitting in victory. That's an awesome one to sit in, victory. So celebrate your victories. Get out there and celebrate today. But get that great big, I see you having a great big salad today. So get a great big salad going and really crunch. Hear the crunching in your mouth and feel it going down your throat. Feel the beautiful energy of those vegetables. You need vegetables today. You need nourishment today. And is saying, it's okay. Take the leap. You got it. Don't hide it. Don't hide in the background, and you don't have to worry about people making fun of you, and don't make fun of yourself. You can do this, and boy, with confidence, move forward. It's right there. Everything's for you right there. I hope that helps. And who do I have now? Blessings. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a struggle, that's for sure. So I bought greens at a farmer's market. Oh, well, perfect, Debbie. Now's the time to eat them up then. That's actually awesome. So I hope everyone has an awesome day. If you want to learn how to do stone readings, I have a course that starts on January the 8th where you're going to get to make your own stones. You're going to make all of your own stones. You're going to make a basket or a bag to put them in, and you're going to learn how to read stones for yourself. And if you want to go a little bit deeper and learn how to read stones for other people, and we bring in the Mayan teachings, we bring in all kinds of stuff, and we celebrate these beautiful stone readings. I learned by accident. Just because it nourished me. So if you're interested, go out to my website. It is in the descriptions down there, shamanicreiki.ca, and you can sign up. There's 3 different levels that we've got, and I look forward to any one of you joining me. And the class starts, like I said, on January the 8th, and it's online. So, and you will also get videos and a workbook and all kinds of good stuff. I hope everyone has an awesome day, whatever you're doing. And this is Karen. Grandmother Dances in the Night Skies. Remember, I don't come on weekends, so I will be back on Monday morning. This weekend, I'm teaching all weekend. So I have my first year students in. We are talking about soul fatigue. We're talking about the great teachers today or this weekend. And we're doing our birth animals. So we're action packed. So have a great day. And thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time. And I appreciate your energy. And I appreciate you. Aho.